Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited. Like board games, you're invited.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited. If you like board games, you're invited.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited. Hello, hello, everybody. If you like board games, you're invited.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited. Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know, Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited.
Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know, Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody. Like board game, like board game. If you like board game, if you like board games, you're invited.
Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Who could blame you if you find a new hobby?
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
So glad you're here, watching my channel. You know, Phantom, keep it cozy like a flannel.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Thank you for coming, look at the time. The ghost of tabletop, future going live.
The Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple, the Phantom Meeple.
Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody, everybody, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Joe, aka Phantom Meeple, as always, back from a sort of a long break, but
much needed.
Still was doing stuff even while on break. A little thing called Geek Girl Con, which we're going to talk about, but it was much needed. we're back, and I don't know. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm the tolerable potato, and I'm tired. That's the best I got today.
I gave her a chance.
Yeah.
With me as always is the tolerable potato herself, the Baker Meeple Abby.
That's why I don't do my own introductions. Like,
I figured I would give you a chance.
that's your fault.
That
messed up.
that's on me.
Mm-hmm.
I done messed up, Aaron.
You did. You done messed up.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're back from a much needed break, but during our break,
I like money.
thank you. You?
For my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
You did a thing.
I did do a thing. Yay.
No, I appreciate that as always. But yeah, so 32 months later, and all I got was some stupid t-shirts you designed. Hey, you know what? You have a t-shirt. I would call that an accomplishment.
That I designed.
Yeah.
And I designed our House of Meeple one.
That's true. Yeah.
That's what I said. All I got was some stupid t-shirts that I designed. That's why I like it.
Yeah, but anyway, so GeekGirlCon happened
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weekends ago. We are both on staff there, and it was 2 days of hectic, is probably the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with
Yeah, but it was super fun. We both pretty much didn't see each other the entire weekend except for, in the morning and at night when we were done, because Abby was off running the tabletop section. I was manning the Twitch stream, which, let me tell y'all, running a Twitch stream from a convention, I learned a lot of things. A lot of things went wrong on day one, but I know things for next time if it's ever going to happen. But it was a fun experience. Glad I did it. It's a way to get a convention online and accessible to more people. So overall, really, really fun thing. We had a bunch of great panels. We had our own content that we did in between panels. I demoed a board game, which was cool that, I managed to sneak in there because, that's what I do. But yeah, my experience was, holy crap, running a Twitch stream is hard from a convention. That was my entire GeekGirlCon experience. Other than that, on day two, when I actually got a break and things were, on fire, did manage to walk around the expo hall, saw a lot of amazing vendors, especially one who had a lot of Slayer's fan art, which I am still a diehard Lita Inverse fan, and these people were too, and I was super thrilled. But yeah, it was an amazing time, so at least that's my experience. I'll let Abby talk about her own experience. This year, she actually, had the tabletop section on her own because she wasn't, a month on staff just taking over. She actually managed to do stuff. So I'm going to let you talk about your GeekGirlCon experience.
It was not gifted to me, so this year was all of my own doing. We had a Catan National Qualifier Tournament, which I'm still stoked that we had.
That was amazing.
We had a lot of people. I think my favorite part and why I keep doing it is because there was this one little kid. And by little, I mean he was like a preteen, maybe a teenager. I saw him more than any other singular person besides my own child the whole con, because I saw him Saturday and Sunday multiple times both days. And his poor parents, they kept being dragged up with him as he picked out more board games. And I'm like, kid, you are my people, and you are why I go crazy for a couple months a year. But it was good. It was good. We had a lot of demoers. We had some good ideas for next year. We had a game design tournament challenge thing where I threw a whole bunch of miscellaneous supplies on a table and split into two teams. And I never actually told you. So I gotta tell you.
I'm really sad I couldn't have been there for that because I was actually supposed to be a judge for that contest. Yes. But yeah, Twitch was imploding, so I couldn't.
So we had two games. First was Dinosaurs versus Aliens. And
that sounds fantastic.
No, we did not rip off Plants vs. Zombies. And then the other one was Dino Space Pirates, I think.
Okay.
Both teams did amazing. It was a 1.5 point difference between the winners and the losers.
Wow, that is pretty close.
And by losers, I mean everybody got prizes. So,
well, that's cool.
but yeah, it was fun. And shout out to Emma Larkins and Jess CCG for being my judges, because y'all saved my day.
Yeah. So sounds like you had an amazing time too.
Yep.
Yeah. James Rizio, welcome in, friendo. And Spam, I know you're here too. We can't forget about you. James says you look exhausted, sleepy potato.
I am. I have not been sleeping well lately.
Yeah, you and me both.
School has been hectic as well.
That's true. You after what, a 2-year break, you finally jumped back into school?
Like a year, but yeah, it was stupid of me. I'm regretting my life choices with statistics and other classes that I don't even remember because statistics. Yeah, it's pretty much sucking what brain power I do have. And I also went remote recently, so now I work from home, which is nice for the mornings.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I used to wake up to an empty house, and now I got a potato here.
All the time.
All the time. Well, at least James wishes you good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I need all the
But anyway, so that's a catch up on us. A little bit of a break. Geek Girl Con happened. Oh, hey, Tech. Welcome in. Yeah, Geek Girl Con happened. Had a break. Abby's in school. I'm working. And we come back to a Kickstarter preview.
Yay!
No, actually, this is
this is the one at Gen Con where I looked at Joe.
Yeah,
and
this is
like,
another Gen Con special. I mean, I really wish, we actually own this. I'm kind of sad we knew nothing about this during the Kickstarter. But yeah, this is a honorary Gen Con special. So one of the publishers that we actually had a meeting with during Gen Con was Rock Manor Games. The only thing I knew about them, and I think Abby also knew about them, is that they created a game called Lawyer Up, which is, for all intents and purposes, Phoenix Wright the board game. Like, somebody's the prosecution, somebody's the defense, and you basically, play out a case and see which side wins. Super interested in this game, so I'm like, okay, let's go have a meeting. I want to see this game. It's going to be there. As soon as we walk in and we talk to the two gentlemen from Rock Manor Games, the one I remember off the top of my head was Mike, who was an amazing guy. Mm-hmm. I see Lawyer Up and I'm like, I'm excited, but another game catches Abby's eye. And it is the game we're about to play today.
Such a pretty box.
Merchants of Magic. I mean, this is true, and the box is flashing on screen, but I'll grab the actual box here. I mean, this art is fantastic. Not gonna lie, it's very, very eye-catching. But the thing is, you're a sucker for a good roll and write.
I am.
We're both kind of a sucker for a good roll and write. So you ask about it, and we get the rundown that this is a roll and write. It's a crunchy roll and write. Mm-hmm. And we're both like, okay, we're paying attention. So, yeah, we get the rundown of the game, and they told us that they're coming out with expansions, which is currently on Kickstarter now. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat if you want to check out the Kickstarter, which has 9 more days. It's already funded. But checked out the game. We're like, oh my god, we would love to stream this. This is really, really fun. And, they're like, well, we need reviewers for the expansions during the Kickstarter, and lucky enough, they chose us.
Yes.
So, we've never played Merchants of Magick before, so we're actually going to play it twice tonight. Once we're going to play the base game to, see what the heck's going on. And then we'll throw in all the expansion stuff, play a second game, and we'll tell you what we think. So, double the fun tonight with Merchants of Magick, and big thank you to Rock Manor Games for sending us the prototype of the expansions, as well as the base game, so we can play this and present it to you all. So I'm super excited. Without any further ado, in the words of the board game Mr. Rogers himself, Rodney Smith, let's get to the table and learn how to play. And just as we transition, Timey walks in. What's going on, Time Roller? Glad to see you. Another night of no sleep, Abby.
I would love for it to not be another night.
No, hopefully you actually get some sleep tonight. That would be absolutely
It'll be great
amazing.
if Joe's not tapping away at his computer all night, too.
I mean, that's true. I was doing Geek Girl Con stuff last night, but, that's another story.
Who needs sleep?
You do.
It's me. I need it.
All right, so let's get a little bit of flavor text out of the way. So like I said, we are playing the base game first. So let's get into Merchants of Magic. You are the owner of a magic item shop. As a merchant, you'll craft accessories, weapons, and armor from leather, wood, and steel. You'll channel elemental, arcane, and wild energy to research spells that can enchant your items or make your work easier. As you craft and research, adventurers will travel from shop to shop seeking very specific magic items for their quest against the Unhallowed. Can you create what they need before they leave your shop? So we're business owners.
Yay.
Like we're the NPCs. This is fantastic. I love it.
All right. To be an NPC.
Right? Okay, so in Merchants of Magic, we are competing shops trying to make the most coin possible, which coins are victory points in this game. And at the end of 10 rounds, whoever has the most coins is the best shopkeeper and wins the game. All right, so let's do a little bit of setup. So first and foremost, we've got our player sheets. These are the base game player sheets. We're going to be using the same sheets for the expansions because the expansion sheets aren't done yet, but thankfully, very little changes.
Exactly. Ace Penguin Herder. Support small business.
Exactly. Small business. That's us.
Yay.
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out our sponsored adventurer. So throughout the game, we are going to cater to one specific adventurer, and we're going to try and make stuff so that they can go out, kill monsters, and be successful. So there are 8 different sponsored adventures. We're going to go ahead and give these a shuffle, and we're going to go ahead and pick one at random. So pick your charge. All right, we'll see who you got in a minute. I'll go ahead and pick mine. Okay, then after that, we're going to take our deck of order cards. We're going to shuffle those, and we're going to determine the initial inventory in our shops. So we'll go ahead and shuffle the deck, and I'm going to deal out 4 orders to each of us. Then we'll keep the deck in easy reach. And then these 4 orders are going to be at the top of our player sheet. And you can just put those up there if you'd like. And we'll look at those in a minute. Okay, so in a 2-player game, we're going to have 4 orders each. With more players, each player will have less orders. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out the 2 masteries for the game. So there is material masteries and energy masteries. There's 3 in each, so they are double-sided. And we'll explain why they are in a minute, but I'm going to shuffle these under the table because they don't have a backside. And we're going to choose one at random for the material. And then choose one at random for the energy. And that is the setup. Okay, so as I said, Merchants of Magic lasts 10 rounds. We're going to be rolling dice, filling in values on our player sheet to see what we have available in our shops to sell and make coin. And at the end of 10 rounds wins. So how does a game work? So the first thing that happens in a round is a resource phase. So the resource phase is simply taking all 4 of the dice that are in the dice pool. We have a D6, a D8, a D10, and a D12. We'll roll them all, and then on our player sheets, we're going to record those values. Okay? Then next, simultaneously, we're going to go into the crafting and research phase. So what does that entail? So as we zoom in on my player sheet, it's broken down into 2 halves. We have a crafting side and a research side. During the crafting and research phase, we're going to use 2 out of the 4 dice values, and we're going to mark off numbers on our sheet to try and complete rows. Completing rows will make stuff or conjure up enchantments. Okay? The reason we want to do that is for a couple of things. We're either trying to fulfill the orders that are in our shop or gear up our sponsored adventure. Okay? Now, the way we do that is the die values are assigned to different things. So for crafting, the D6 is assigned to steel. The D6 and the D8 are assigned to wood, and the D6, D8, and D10 are assigned to leather. On the research side, the D8, the D10, and the D12 are assigned to elemental magic. The 10 and the 12 are assigned to arcane magic, and the D12 is assigned to wild magic. And you can only use those dice in those columns. Now, when you roll a die, you'll see the crafting side, each bubble has a number in it. For crafting, let's say you wanted to make a backpack, you need a 3 or higher, using a D6, a D8, or a D10.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so that's how you get the numbers. On the research side, let's say you wanted to start the fiery enchantment, you need elemental and wild magic. So for elemental, you need a 6 or lower on a D8, D10, or D12, and an 11 or lower on just a D12.
Interesting.
Okay, making sense so far?
Uh-huh.
All right, when you complete a row, you'll circle the coin at the end of the row, and you will get those coins as victory points at the end of the game.
Okay.
In combination, if you complete something that your sponsored adventurer needs, let's talk about that for a second. So let's go ahead and look at my sponsored adventurer. My sponsored adventurer is the cleric. They want a divine backpack, a divine sword, and a divine shield. And if I manage to gear them up with all 3 of these things, I will get 6 coins, as well as some other abilities throughout the game. Now, how do I do that? So going back to the player sheet, if I complete the divine row here, which is a 9 or lower, a 2 or lower, and a 7 or lower of all 3 magics, that will get me the divine enchantment. And if I complete the backpack, the sword, and the shield, they're completely geared. Making sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, on the bottom of our sheet, we get certain things. Now, the gear can be completed in any order. You don't have to go top to bottom. When you complete the first order for your sponsored adventurer, you're going to gain 3 potions. Potions are important, and I'll explain those in a minute. The second order that you complete for your sponsored adventurer, you get to mark off any circle on your sheet for free without a die. And then the third order you complete, you get to mark another circle again, and you'll get the coins that your sponsored adventurer gives you. Okay? Now, potions are important, because potions let you manipulate dice rolls, which are fun. Okay? So anytime you complete a row on your sheet, not a complete row, just one part. Like if you complete a fiery enchantment backpack, once it's completed, you get a potion. Potions you can spend on your turn during the crafting and research phase to increase a die's value up or down 1 per potion. And you can spend as many as you want as long as you got them. Okay? The colors of the potions do not matter for the base game. And I say that for a reason, because in the expansions, the colors will matter. But don't worry about that right now. Okay?
Okay.
So, once we spend all of our dice, as I said, you can spend 2 dice. Also on our player sheet, we have extra dice. So, on your turn, if you want to take 3 or even 4 dice, you have that opportunity. So, if you look on your player sheet, up in the upper right-hand corner here, we have 6 spaces for extra dice. Your first 3 extra dice are free. After that, the 4th costs 2 potions, the 5th costs 3 potions, and the 6th costs 4 potions to use.
Okay.
Okay? Orders. So, in our shop, we each have orders. Okay? And I think this is the... Oh, we're not there yet. That's mastery phase. Orders. So, in our shop, we have 4 orders. So, much like gearing our sponsored adventurer, we have stuff that the general public wants. Okay? So, once you have the stuff on your sheet, so like if you have backpack and the L's enchantment, that card's complete. You take it, put it to the side, you'll get those coins at the end of the game as victory points. Okay, and you can complete as many orders as you're able to on a turn if you have those enchantments done. Okay. So we talked about orders. We talked about enchantments.
Do the orders refill?
I will explain how the orders are. We talked about potions. We talked about our sponsored adventurers. And we talked about extra dice. The next phase is the mastery phase. So at the at the end of our turns, once we say we're done, there are 2 mastery cards. As I said, one for material, one for energy, and we're going to check to see if we've completed them. So you can complete both cards. They start on the master side. If you complete the leather card, which is 6 circles in the leather column, you'll get 8 coins. Or if you mark 6 circles in the elemental column, you'll also get 8 coins. If we complete them at the same time, it's friendly ties. We'll both get it. If not, they flip over, and it's worth less coins if you complete it after.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, so that is the mastery phase. The last thing that happens is the customer phase. So, customers shop around. It's just what they do. So any orders that you do not complete, the leftmost card will go away, your orders will move down, and the leftmost card gets passed to the left, or in this case, to you. Then your leftmost order will come to me.
Gotcha.
So the orders are going to shuffle around. New orders will come in. If you, let's say I complete this Divine Spear of Elves, I take it, a face down card will go into the rotation, but we won't find out what that is until the customer phase. Okay, we'll do that for 10 rounds. Most coins wins.
Okay.
All right, so if anybody's got any questions throughout the game, go ahead and feel free to ask. Again, this is just the base game. We're starting with this because Abby and I have not played it, so figure we should learn the base before we jump in and throw in a bunch of expansions, which throw in new rules.
So obviously you can have multiple of these enchantments, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can complete. You want to try and complete as many things as you can because each row is going to get you coins.
I just want
So you're not restricted to anything. Really, your only restriction is the amount of dice you use on a turn.
Okay.
All right. So tell you what, you wanna be dice roller?
Sure.
All right. Let's see what we get here.
Well,
Oh, threw it away. All right.
that's how I feel
So
about it.
all right. So we've got a 4 on the D6. We have a 6 on the D8. We have a 2 on the D10 and a 2 on the D12. All right. So that is the resource phase. Now we go into the crafting and research phase. So this phase can be done simultaneously. There is really no turns, but just for the sake of seeing what the heck we're doing, let's see what Abby wants to do with her die roll. So remember, you use 2 on a turn, and you do have extra dice if you want them. So remember, you have your sponsored adventurer, which is covered by the logo. So I'm going to move that down here. So you have your sponsored adventurer. This is kind of what you want to go for, as well as the orders in your shop.
Are you done?
No. Yes.
Well, anyways,
Wow, that was a shit-eating look.
I was waiting for you to keep talking. I'm like, sir, I know what I'm doing. So, because my sponsored adventure wants the dwarves, and with the D6 or the D8, we roll the 6, which is less than 8, and the D10 for arcane is less than a 2, and I don't know how often I might get less than 4. I'm just gonna cross off both of those right now.
All right, so since you completed your of the dwarves row, you go ahead and circle the 2 coins there. Those are yours.
Yay!
And you completed a row, so you get a potion.
Oh, yay!
Yep, so take a cube, hang on to it. So remember, you can use your potions to buy extra dice, or you can manipulate dice rolls on a future turn.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so that's Abby's stuff. Let's go ahead and go over to me. So, like I said, the cleric wants divine stuff. So, it would probably behoove of me to try and get the divine enchantment.
Why does it have hooves?
Really? Really?
But I learned nerd for this.
I used a big word and you make fun of me.
That's because behoove drives me nuts, and I don't.
Why does it drive you nuts?
I think because all I can think of is like horse hooves.
Okay.
So then I just picture a bee with horse hooves.
That is true. Okay, so like I said, the cleric wants divine stuff. I do also have a divine spear of the elves in my shop. So getting divine probably would not be bad. And there are 3 dice. D6 is a 4, which is less than a 9. The D10 is a 2 or less, which would be great. And D12, so I'm actually going to burn an extra die early on, and I'm going to complete the divine row with all 3 of those dice.
Wow.
So that will get me 3 coins.
And a potion, because you completed
Yep,
a row.
and a potion because I completed a row. Look at you paying attention. I'm so proud of you. All right, so that is the crafting and research phase. Neither one of us have completed artisan because don't have 6 circles in leather and don't have 6 circles in elemental, but we each have 1 in elemental, so the race is on for that. So now we do the customer phase. So you get the everlasting bracers. I get the shocking pendant. Everything else moves down. That goes to the right, and we are on turn number 2.
Yay.
So, simple enough?
Excuse me, sir.
All right, let's check out what we got.
A 0.
That would be a 10.
Nah, I know.
All right, so on the D6, we've got a 5. On the D8, we have a 7. On the D10, we have a 10. And on the D12, we have a 6. All right, I'm going to shut up now because you yelled at me before. What you gonna do?
Well... I'm going to do a thing.
Yes, but what thing are you going to do?
So I am going to spend my extra die.
Okay, so you're going to spend an extra die.
Yep, because I'm going to do, because it's a 5 or above for the D6 for steel.
Mm-hmm.
Above a 4 for the wood in the D8.
Yep.
And the D10 is above a 4.
Oh, so you're finishing your grimoire.
Yep, because that gets me 3 potions.
Oh yeah, because
I have the dwarves.
You have a grimoire of the dwarves. Nice. So that gets you 3 potions plus the 1 potion for finishing the row.
Oh yes.
Yeah, don't forget about that.
I did.
All right, so nicely done. You've given your sponsored adventurer a thing.
I did a thing.
You know that it's much more thematic now.
It is.
I love it. All right, over to me. Let's see what I'm gonna do. All right, so I have divine. It sucks that the cleric isn't looking for a spear. That would be really, really nice. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. What I am gonna do though is I am going to use the D10 on the backpack, because it is 3 or higher. So that completes the backpack row. That gets me a potion. That also gives me the divine backpack for the cleric. So that gives me 3 potions.
Ooh. But beggars can beg more. This is true.
This is very true. So I've got 1 die left that I can use. So, sword and a shield. I mean, the spear would be nice. That's not going to help. I could use the 5. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna use the 5 on the D6 to complete the sword, which gives me the divine sword, which gives me a free circle and another potion.
Ooh.
And for my free circle, that's going to be used for the spear.
Oh, there you go.
So that kind of worked out.
Yep.
All right. Once again, checking for mastery. Nobody has the mastery yet. So you get the everlasting plate armor of the dwarves. Oh, wait, you completed the grimoire of the elves, didn't you?
No. We're more of the doors.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right, so we go into turn number 3. Go ahead and roll, my dear. All right, see what we got. So on the D6, a 5 again. On the D8, a 5. On the D10, a 3. And on the D12, a 1. Wow. There's some rolls.
That's what I aim for.
All right.
Mm.
All right. Like I said, you got potions, you got options. What you gonna do?
I'm going to actually let's see. Let me see. Grimoire crossbow. So I need the crossbow and bracers. Well, we ain't getting an above 9 with these rolls. Good gravy.
No. I mean, you do have a lot of potions, so there'll be a lot of potions
That's
to burn just to get to a 9.
Wasted. Yeah, I'm good. I'll just wait. I can't do the crossbow either. So I guess we're gonna come over here.
Go to the enchantment side and do something with the low rolls.
I got these low rolls over here.
Hey, I think it's pretty good.
Which actually I'm gonna mark off the 9, but D8 is below a 9.
Yep, there you
And
go.
then I'm gonna use the D12 for arcane because that's less than 2.
Ooh, that's a good use. Okay, so just those 2 dice.
Yes.
All right, let's bring it over to me. Those low rolls are not fantastic. I could get that spear right now. Because the 10 is less than 8. And the 12 is less than 10.
Oh, you gonna do it?
I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna use the 3 and the 1, and we're gonna complete of the elves. So that gets me another potion, and my divine spear of the elves is complete. So we put a face down order there. Oh, and backpack of the elves is also complete.
Wow, cheater.
And if I if I would have had 3 dice to spend, I could totally get that grimoire too, but I don't. All right, so I think that is. I think I'm good. Do I want any other dice? I could burn another extra die and start. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna burn another extra die, and I'm gonna use the D8 to get the 4 or higher in the leather column for the grimoire. All right, so checking for mastery again. Neither one of us has it. So customer phase. So you get mystery order.
Do I get to flip it?
Yes, you get to flip it now. So I've got a divine sword of the dwarves.
An everlasting backpack of the dragons.
Nice. All right, and into round 4. Go ahead and roll. All right, checking out what we got. So on the D6, we have a 2. On the D8, we also have a 2. On the D10, we have a 6. And on the D12, we have a 12.
Cool.
All right.
So I am for sure going to...
Hey, Cosmic Ben, what's going on?
Hey.
It's like D&D when you're on the go. It really is, except, we're just NPCs running a shop.
We're just the shopkeepers.
But yeah, glad to see you, friendo. How you been?
All
right, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do your turn this turn?
Okay, so I'm gonna do some things.
Do some things.
So first off, with the... Never mind, I'm not doing that because I thought that... Never mind. Anyways, take 2, I guess. So how do it do?
What, the potions? So for every potion that you spend, a die that you use, you can manipulate its value up or down 1 for every potion that you spend.
Okay, so I'm gonna take...
Ben says, I'm full of pizza and Halloween spirit. How are y'all? Not full of pizza, definitely full of Halloween spirit, I would say. But pretty good now that we're not, worrying about doing stuff at a live convention.
Yay. Never mind. That
Not gonna use a potion?
also defeated my plan. Everything is awesome. Okay, well, not doing that. Oh, I can do the 6 for the crossbow.
Yep. So you're using your D10 for that. Okay.
Yep. And then
So you got one more die.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not getting from a 2 to a 9 easily. That's expensive.
How about 5 potions?
Oh, but I can cross out the 2 for the plate armor. Using
the D8 or the D6?
the D8.
Okay.
Because the D6 would need to be above it.
Oh, yeah. All right. Any extra dice for you?
No. No, I'm good.
Strutting my stuff, strutting my way over to you every time Happy's so do. That's so great. I love it. What am I gonna do? Let's see. I'm halfway to leather mastery, so probably be a good thing to do. Let's see. I've already got divine. I've already got a sword. Ooh, I could do the dwarves and get that sword. Or do I do the shield and finish my adventure? Ooh, thank you for the sub, Amanda Panda. Welcome
Yay.
in. Thank you for that. You know what my adventure is going to be there? I think it'd be better to do the dwarves. All right, so the D6 is a 2, so that is less than an 8. And the D10, is not less than a 6. Has to be a 4. All right, I'll burn 2 potions for that and make it a 4. So, of the dwarves is complete, and so is Divine Sword of the Dwarves. And I think that is it for me. Alright, so no masteries completed. So you get yourself a mystery order. I get Scroll of the Dragons. And what is your 4th order now?
Fiery Greaves of the Orcs.
Fire Greaves of the Orcs.
If you could give me stuff that I could actually use, that'd be great.
I mean, it's the luck of the draw.
Draw better.
Alright, so on the D6, we have a 5. On the D8 is a 6. D10 is an 8. And 12 is a 9. High rolls this time.
It is.
I mean, you were looking for high numbers before, so this might actually be a good turn for you.
Yes. Although I just realized something.
What'd you just realize?
So these are all the rows they need to go in, correct?
Yes.
So for steel, you can only use a D6.
You can only do a D6, so if you want to make plate armor, you have to potion it to an 8. Gonna do it?
Yes.
Alright, so potion in your D6 to an 8.
Yep.
Alright, then you got one more die.
Yep. We're gonna do the D10 that is an 8. Gonna do that.
Yeah,
Complete the
alright, so
plate
you completed
armor.
your plate armor. Yep, that gets you a potion.
Because... Oh. Shoot. Never mind.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I see exactly what you're trying to do. Nope, not that one.
Which I'm gonna blow the extra die.
Yeah, I see. So you were going for your everlasting plate armor of the doors, but you don't have everlasting yet.
Not yet, but I'm going to spend an extra die since the D12 was a 9. And mark off that one.
Ah, so that gets you one step closer.
Yep. So hopefully the next round I can get something low enough to get me to that Everlast.
Well, I mean, 1 or lower is kind of hard to do. It's basically get a 1.
I gotta roll crappily.
All right, over to me. So let's see. So I think, let's see. Can I finish the shield this round?
Oh, never mind.
I think I can. So the D6 is a 5, which is higher than a 3. And the D8 is a 6. Oh, I'd have to potion it to finish the shield. That might not be worth it. Let's see. I do have Divine. I could do Greaves. I have to potion the D6 up to a 7. But I do have higher than a 5.
My jungle love, yeah. Oh, we, I think I wanna know ya, yeah.
Yeah, what?
I haven't heard that in a minute.
No, it's usually Timey.
I know, it is usually Timey doing it. Thank you.
I almost was like, thanks, Timey.
I know that was Timey, but it wasn't Timey.
That's not Timey.
I really, really want to go for a mastery, but none of the items that I have in my shop are working for me. I need better stuff. Let's see. I'm going to lose the pendant at the end of this round. I think it might be worth it. Yep, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to potion the D6 is 5 into a 7. So I got to spend 2 there. And then the D10 is an 8. So it's higher than a 5. That completes Greaves. That gives me a potion back. And Divine Greaves are complete. And I have 1 more free extra die. Do I use it? Is a 6 or a 9 going to help me? I mean, I could complete Bracers, but... or a coin. That might not be worth it. I could use the D8 on the Grimoire, but I'd have to complete it next round. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to use the D8 and do the 4 or higher on the Grimoire. Alright, that is me. So I've got 4 in leather, 2 in elemental, so no masteries yet.
Nope.
No masteries on your side. We go into round number 6. So you get that.
Oh, look at it, came back.
These
to
all
me.
move down. My new mystery is Everlasting Ring of the Orcs. Alright. What do we get for round 6?
Son of a gun!
So D6 is a 5. D8 is an 8. D10 is a 5. And D12 is a 7. Not the low numbers you needed.
No, it's not at all.
Not the low numbers you needed. All right, what are you going to do, though?
Shoot is what I'm gonna do. Well, since the D8 is an 8, and I need a 9, I'll spend the potion
Crossbow it up.
to crossbow, which completes that. Which
You get your potion right back, which is nice.
So that.
Ben says, that just reminds me, my favorite random out of context line from Lord of the Rings is when the orc sniffs aggressively and says, man flesh.
I feel it.
Yeah, 1 more die to use.
Yes, and I'm going to actually... Oh, crossbow of the dwarves. Good. I got that done for him.
Oh, so that's your second adventure thing. So you get a free circle. Oh, look at that! You completed Everlasting, which means your Everlasting plate armor of the dwarves is done.
Thank
Look at that!
goodness. Okay.
So make sure you grab a card.
Oh, yeah. And
then we'll put one in its place.
then I still have one more to use.
Yep, you still have a die to use.
Crossbow bracers, which has to be. That's not worth spending that right this second. Well, I can use the D12 to get divine done as well.
You could.
Yeah, let's do that.
You're gonna do that.
Yep.
All right. Any?
Gets me that.
Yep, that gets you that. And then any extras? You still have one more free extra before you guys start sending potions.
No, I'm good.
All right, let's go over to me. Okay. So I have to finish the Grimoire on this turn, otherwise it goes to you. And lucky enough, I have the 5 on the D6, which is exactly what I need. So Grimoire is done. That gets me a potion and that card. And we'll slot one in. So that's 1 die. I don't have of the orcs done. I don't have everlasting. I don't have bracers. So really none of the item cards are super helping right now. I think I'm just going to burn the D12 and do the 1 or higher on the pendant. And then I think this is actually going to be worth it. Because I still need to do... Oh, I still need to do a shield, but there's no leather on a shield. So be it. Spend 2 potions on an extra die. And we are going to do the D8 on the 6 or higher for the ring. Alright, so now we go to the mastery phase. I do have 6 in leather. Do you have 6 in leather?
I have 3.
Alright, so this gets flipped, and I've got the 8 coins for material mastery. 2 in elemental,
I have 2
and
as
2
well.
in elemental. Alright, so then we do the customer phase. Oh, we both get mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I got a backpack of the orcs.
Greaves of the Elves.
Nice. Alright, round number 7. Go ahead and roll them up. Alright, let's see what we got. So on the D6 is a 5. On the D8 is a 1. On the D10 is a 2. On the D12 is a 3.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so there was those low numbers you were looking for just a round later.
Yeah, that is not actually terrible. Okay, so my friendo needs bracers. With a 2, I'm not getting to above a 9. So instead of that, let's see.
Now we're running out of rounds here, so every decision is really going to super matter.
I'm going to actually do the 1 from my D8 and do the 3 from the D12 to...
Oh, so you completed elite armor, so that means you get 2 bonus coins per armor card you complete.
Which is only 1 so
Which
far.
is only 1 so far, but that's not
2
too
extra
bad.
coins.
Oh yeah, I guess I should pay attention to like what I've completed.
Nah, don't do that.
That would probably be a thing.
Nah, you're fine. And then do I want to do anything else?
James says, thanks for the game. I have to be up early, so won't be able to stay for round 2. Hey, no worries.
No.
The VOD will be there, so you can check out the expansions. Exclamation point game will get you the link to the Kickstarter if you want to check out the rest and or back it. There's 9 days to go.
And thank you for being here.
Yes, and thank you for being here, of course.
We love seeing you. I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right, let's go over to me. I mean, I do have a bunch of weapon cards. I do also need to still complete a shield. So I need to be mindful of that with being in round 7. Let's see, the D6 is 3 or higher. Oh, the D8 is an 8 or higher, though. Oh, woof. Why does the D8 a 1?
Because I rolled it just for you.
Oh, that's just wrong. All right. All right, the D6 is going into the shield column for steel. I don't have the potions to make my D8 an 8, so that can't happen. I do have a second die to spend, though. Do have 2 weapon cards, so extra coins per card would not be bad. Oh, no, I know what I can do. This is a no-brainer. I'm going to spend the 1 in the D8 as a 4 or lower for Glamour Potion Supplier, and that gets me 3 potions just for that row instead of the normal 1.
Nice.
Which means now I got potions to spend, which is great. Yeah, I think that's it for me. All right, I have 3 in Elemental.
I have 3 as well.
All right, so Mastery Phase is done. You get that. I get that. That moves down. And go ahead and roll them up for round number 8. All right, 2 on the D6. 1 on the D8. Again, a 1? What the hell, man? 7 on the 10 and 2 on the 12.
What? Who rolled these?
You did!
Oh my gosh.
You did not do a thing!
You can't do that!
I did. So I'm going to spend 2 for the D10 to make that a 9.
Okay.
Which completes Bracers. Gets me a potion back, but also completes my card.
So you get a free... So you get another free circle, and your adventurer is done. So go ahead and put 6 coins in the adventurer slot on the score portion of your sheet. Yeah, and then you get a free circle.
Let's see.
Yeah, so then we'll flip this guy over because he's done.
What do we have here?
Tough decision.
Mm-hmm.
You're just super deep in thought now.
Yeah, well, I was trying to decide if it's worth it to even go for some of these, but at this point, I'm not going to have enough, even if the dice rolls were perfect.
That's true.
So,
Just gonna call it there.
no, I have
Or you still have one more die to use?
I have one more die and my free circle still.
Oh, you haven't even used your free circle. Oh, so you got 2 more things to do.
Yeah, I was just trying to decide what I wanted to do. Actually, no. I think I can do this. Okay,
All right, she's got a plan.
maybe. 2. Okay, so this is gonna be my freebie.
Okay, so that's your freebie.
Yep.
All right,
And then,
so now you have a die to use.
yep. Nope. Undo. Just kidding.
Undo.
Scratch that. That's my freebie.
That's your freebie.
Yes.
And then are you gonna use your D6 for that?
Yes.
Okay, so you've completed ring.
Yep.
So that means you get a potion.
Yep. And then I am going to spend. Did I just muck myself up? No, I did not. We're good. I'm gonna use my extra die.
Okay, that's your last free die.
Yep. And then
Oh, it's starting on of the orcs, huh? Oh, another free die.
yep. No, I spent my 2. I put the 2 in there, forgot to mark it up.
Oh, got it.
But I have completed Everlasting Ring of the Orcs.
Oh, nicely done. All right, so you get a mystery
Yep.
in that spot.
Okay, now I'm done.
All right, now you're done. All right, over to me. This is really gonna hurt. Because... No, I'm gonna wait it out. I cannot justify spending that many potions just to make my D6 an 8. Why did you roll low? So rude.
Yep, I know.
Well, let's see. The D8 is... You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. The D8 is less than a 7. The D12 is less than a 4. We're going to complete of the orcs. We're going to get a potion, and backpack of the orcs is complete.
Yay.
Alright, so that was the 6. That was the 12. Or no, that was the 8 and the 12, not the 6. Still have that 2. Do I want to burn an extra die for something? Haven't really done any armor. I have done a bunch of accessories. So renowned accessories would not be terrible. It would cost me 7 potions to do it.
Dang.
But that's an extra 6 coins.
Mm-hmm.
Worth it. So 2 extra dice. We're going to use the D6 and the D10. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah. Oh no, I need an 8. All right, let's back that up. So I can't spend 4 potions, but I can spend 3 potions to use the D10 for the 5 on renowned accessories. All right, almost did what I wanted to do. All right, 4 on elemental.
Yep.
You have 4 on elemental. All right, we go into round number 9. And my new mystery is a fiery grimoire.
Pendant of the Orcs.
All right, go ahead and roll them up. Let's see what we get for values for round number 9. All right, so D6 is a 2. D8 is an 8. D10 is a 1. And D12 is an 8. All right, what's your pleasure?
Ooh, you know what? Actually, that works well for me. So I'm going to take the D8.
Okay.
Cross out that. And then I'm going to cross out the 1 for that, which is pendant.
That
which
completes
means pendant
pendant.
of the Orcs is done.
Yep. So make sure you circle your pendant row, and you also get a potion for that.
Yep.
And then we'll fill in your slot.
And then... I am good.
You're good?
Yes.
All right. Oops. Wrong button. All right, over to me. So, gotta use that D8 on the 8 to complete the shield. So that completes Divine Shield. So 3rd order's done. My adventure is done. That gets me a free circle. Where I want that free circle is going to be on Renowned Accessories. So that completes that. So it's a potion there. Oh, and I still need to take a potion for the shield, which I did not do. So 1 more die to use. I am going to use the 2 on the D6 to do 6 or less on fiery. And then, now I'm going to spend 4 potions and also use the 8 on the D12, which is 11 or less there, to complete fiery, which lets me complete fiery grimoire. And I think that is it.
I'm not going to tell you that you can complete more, but...
Can I? See, I have Greaves of the Orcs. Oh yeah, Fire Greaves of the Orcs. Thank you. You're just such a good potato. You hate me right now, don't you?
I completed the leather artisan finally, so I took my 4 points. And I only have 4 in elemental, so.
Yeah, and I have 6 in elemental.
I hate this man.
All right. We do the final customer phase. My new card is Helmet of the Dragons and a Shocking Sword. And go ahead and do the round 10 roll. Let's see what we get. All right. On the D6, we have a 2. On the D8, we have a 5. On the D10, we have a 9. And on the D12, we have a 7. All right. Make it happen, Captain.
Mm-hmm. Got that completed.
Oh, and good night, James, if you haven't said it already.
Oh, yes. Good night. Shield is above a 3 and above an 8. That's not going to be easy to do, so I might as well skip Shield of the Orcs. The Everlasting Bracers is done.
Yep, so may as well just take it.
I'll be able to get Greaves of the Elves. Scroll of the Dragons. Nope, too much. Too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to do... we'll spend 1 to make that a 4, because that's less than a 4. Boom, now I just get 3 potions.
Yep, you get 3 potions back. So that's 1 die. You got 1 more die to use.
Yep. I'm just going to use the D10, mark off the 7.
Complete the spear.
Which gets me that.
Get you a potion.
And technically, I could...
You do have 2 extra dice you can spend 7 potions on. Potions don't give you anything at the end, so you may as well burn them.
My 2. Got a whole bunch I could do. And then, let me see.
Yeah, you got a D6 and the D12 left.
Yeah. Problem is the D6 is not worth it at this point, because I'd have to spend 1 to make it anything I could even use.
Ah.
Because you can't use it on the research side.
Nope, can't use it on the spell research side.
But the... yeah, and it's not even gonna finish anything, so... meh.
Call it good?
Hold on, wait. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Nah! I'll fix him. I'll do something.
At least get that other mastery done.
Yeah, get the 4 points. So it's a 7. Here, we'll spend that, make it a 6. Boom. Now I get...
so there you go. So now you've completed that the energy mastery then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me take my final turn. All right. Let's see. The D8 is not less than a 2. The D10 is not less than a 7, so I can't even do shocking. The D10 is not less than a 1. 12 is less than a 9, so I could get that for everlasting, but it's not going to happen because I have 0 manipulation. Let's see. I could do the pendant. Now I need 3 dice for a pendant, and I don't have any extra dice left. Can't do the backpack. Yeah, I don't think anything else is really going to help. So what I'm going to do is... The 6 is a 2 or higher, so we're going to complete the ring. That gets me a potion. And then the D8 is a 5. I'll spend 2 potions, make that a 7, and that completes pendant. Alright, and that's my 2. Alright, so now we get to do final scoring. Alright, so for final scoring, you're going to count up all of the coins that you got in the crafting column. We already got the masteries done. Counted up all your coins for spell research on the right side. Count up your completed orders. Any bonuses that you managed to get for charms. Your supported adventurer, and that is your total score. So what'd you get?
65.
65. I didn't even have a chance to do my score yet. Alright, so for crafting, I got 1, 3, 5, 8, 10, 14 for crafting. I did get the material mastery for 8. For spell research, I've got 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 for spell research. And then another 8 for the energy mastery. For completed orders,
This is where Joe annihilates me.
got 6, 12, 18, 22, 25, 26, 28, 30 in completed orders.
Well, that's not as bad as I thought. It's only 11 points.
And then I did get the accessories bonus. So for 2 points per accessory card, so 1 backpack, 2 backpack, 1 grimoire, 2 grimoire. So that's an extra 8 coins. Plus 6 for the sponsored adventurer. So 14 and 8 is 22. Plus 9 is 31. Plus 8 is 39. Plus 30 is nice. Plus 8 is 77. Plus 6 is 83. 83 to 65. I gotta say, for just a base game, this was super thinky.
Oh yeah, way thinkier than I expected.
I think the
He thought so hard he stopped.
I know. I totally stopped. No, the calling this a crunchy roll and write is
Accurate.
very, very accurate. All right, y'all. We are going to take a quick break while we set up the expansions, and we'll get into game number 2. So
Yay.
stick around and don't go anywhere.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Kicks again.
K. K.
Kicks again.
K. K.
Kicks again. Kicks again.
K. K.
Kicks again.
K. K.
Kicks again.
K. K.
Kicks again.
K. K.
Kicks again.
And we are back, and while we were setting up the expansions for Merchants of Magic, we got rated by Brampier Gaming, so thank you so much for that. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for being patient with us while we were setting up the new expansion. For those who don't know me, I'm Joe, aka Phantom Meeple. This is my lovely partner, Abby the Baker Meeple, also known as the Tolerable Potato. Together, we make up the House of Meeple, and we are doing a Kickstarter preview of Merchants of Magic. It is by Rock Manor Games. It is on Kickstarter now, so if y'all want to check out the Kickstarter for yourself, there is the link. We had never played Merchants of Magic before, so we started with the base game to learn its ins and outs and see how it worked, and now we are going to take a look at the new Kickstarter content, which is the Dangerous Business and Draught of Dragon expansions. So, without any further ado, again, thank you for the raid. Loving the shirt. God, of course, we love Weird Al.
We do love
Weird Al is a god in this house. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get down to the table, and we will explain the differences of the expansions.
I will state, it's funny because when you said Weird Al is a god, when I tell you my child is, at the time they were very like, no chill, like did not scare easy. We went and saw Weird Al in concert, and then he was at Rose City Comic Con a few weeks later.
Okay, not to interrupt your story, but we're getting rated again.
Yay!
Oh, we're getting rated by the Brothers Murph now. Thank you so much, Nick and Mike. We appreciate it. Let me shout y'all out real quick. We'll go ahead and do the intros again.
Yes.
For those who don't know me, I am Joe, aka Phantom Meeple. This is my lovely partner, Abby the Baker Meeple, also known as the Tolerable Potato. Together we make up the House of Meeple. We had Brandbeard Gaming just raid us minutes ago while we were setting up the expansions for Merchants of Magic, and Abby was telling a story, and now we get rated again. So thank you so much, bros. Hopefully you are doing well. Let us know what you were doing tonight. Same thing with you, Brandbeard. What were y'all doing tonight?
Yes.
We were just explaining that we just got done playing the base game of Merchants of Magic just to learn it because we had never played. So now we are jumping into the Kickstarter content of the new Dangerous Business and of Dragons expansions. So yeah, thank you again for the raids from both of y'all. We greatly appreciate it. So now you have to start your story over.
Yes. Okay, so Brandbeard.
Thank you for the follow. Follows here are anonymous until you decide to make yourself known, but we appreciate it either way.
Yes. So Brandbeard commented on Joe's shirt. Joe said Weird Al is a god in our house, which is true.
Very true.
So I guess it was 2019. We saw him when he did his one of his tours.
Oh, the Strings Attached tour.
The Strings Attached, yeah. It's amazing. Our child fell in love with Weird Al. So then flash forward a few months later, we went to Rose City. When I tell you, my child freaked out. My child did not care about meeting Will Wheaton, Tim Curry, none of those. Weird Al, I was like, okay, Squish, we're going to walk up, and you can say hi. We got up there, and my child was just like...
Oh, I remember they were speechless.
And I'm like, and he was the kindest, sweetest man that has ever existed. But it was so funny because now flash forward, they obviously know a lot more about nerd stuff. And when I was like, don't forget Tim Curry called you beautiful, they were like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's true. Tim Curry did they called him gorgeous.
Sorry, gorgeous, yeah.
Called him gorgeous. Great.
But yes, so every time anybody mentions Weird Al, that's all I can think of is my child going,
yeah, freaking out at Weird Al, and then not knowing who Tim Curry was at the time.
And the rest of them, yeah, they didn't care. They were like, Will Wheaton, meh. Shannon Elizabeth, meh. The guys from Harry Potter, okay, they kind of cool, but meh. Weird Al, though, that was the one. And they were just like, and then they left and they're like, oh my God, Weird Al was next to us. And I was like, yeah, that's what happens. And mind you, we had already taken a picture with him, so it wasn't even the first time.
No, because after we got the pictures done, his handler was like, "Hey, Al's gonna go to his booth.
Yeah, it's an autograph.
He's gonna do a discount autograph. If you get your photo autograph." So we're like, "Heck yeah!" It was like $20, and he was charging like $100 for his autograph. Yeah. So it was a super heavy discount. So we were like all for it. So we actually go meet Weird Al, and just super kind dude. Yeah. Genuine person.
Cracked me up because my child didn't care when we were taking the picture. It was you can say more than just hi. And they were like, ah. So that's my Weird Al story.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Kickstarter.
All right. So Kickstarter. So for you, those of y'all that just came in, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in chat one more time. If you want to check out the campaign, it is already fully funded. They have 9 days to go. If you want to get in on Merchants of Magic and the 2 new expansions, definitely do. We already love the base game, and I think this is just going to turn that dial all the way up to 11. There's a lot going on here, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. Brandbeard said that was a great story.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it cracked me up.
Yeah. All right, so for those of you that want to know how Merchants of Magic is played, once the VOD is up, you can go back to the beginning of the video where we did a full teach of the base game. So this is purely just going to be the changes of what's new in the expansion. So the nice thing about the 2 expansions is that it's modular. So you can pick and choose what modules you want to throw in and play with, but we're going to do the amazing thing and throw in all of them because we're awesome like that. Oh, this is going to be great. No, honestly, there's not too much of a difference. So the setup is still the same. We get a player sheet. As we said at the beginning of the video, we don't have the new expansion player sheets yet, but luckily not much changes, but we'll point out what changes. The next thing that's going to happen is we still get a sponsored adventurer, except sponsored adventurers are not cards this time. They are these handy dandy dials.
I do love a dial in a game.
Go ahead and choose yourself a sponsored adventurer. You're going to choose that one?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this one. And let's see who you have. All right, so before we start, make sure your adventurer's combat skill is set to 00.
Oh, no, you gave it to me at 90, so...
No, that's definitely not how that works.
That's what I
All right, so let's go ahead and see who you got. So you got the Earth Golem is your sponsored adventurer.
I love
All right, so much like in the base game, and I've still got the sponsored adventurer cards here, a sponsored adventurer wants certain stuff. Now the only difference is that, hey Slivers, welcome in. Yes, the new sponsored adventurers will replace the cards. These are brand new. This is one of the modules that are in, and thank you for the follow. No, not in addition. This replaces the sponsored adventurer cards. So if you notice, the sponsored adventurers list of gear lines up perfectly with the spots on your player sheet.
I love that.
Yep. So the backpack's right up top, lines up with the backpack, except your Earth Golem wants everything of the orcs. Okay?
Needy.
But there are certain things that the Earth Golem does not want. So for example...
He don't need a helmet. This man don't need no helmet.
Doesn't want a helmet, doesn't want a crossbow, and doesn't want a sword.
That's understandable.
But wants everything else. So it says, I have the base from the Set a Watch campaign, still deciding on the expansions. I think this is going to add a lot to it, and the fact that the adventurers actually play a role now in the game, I think is just going to add more.
Plus, look at this guy. How can you say no to this guy?
That's true. I mean, that Earth Golem's freaking awesome.
I love him.
Okay, so what the sponsored adventurers do now is they're actually going to go out into the field and they're going to kill monsters.
Yay!
All right, so if you notice, all of the gear on your sponsored adventurers sheet has a combat value assigned to it. So like the backpack of the orcs is 1, the ring of the orcs is 6, so on and so forth. And as you give them this gear, their combat skill is going to go up. Why is that important? Because after the let's see, when is it? I gotta bring up the website here because I have to look at the new rules because I thought I remembered this and I did not. So shame on me.
Just know I definitely would have forgotten everything, so...
I know, I totally would have forgotten it too, so that's completely on me. Yeah, I just need to get the new steps. There we go. Okay, so with the adventurers, there is a new step after we fulfill orders once we do the crafting and research phase. Okay, and what that is your adventurer can go out and defeat monsters.
Okay.
Okay, so if you notice, there are 4 monsters. We're starting with a level 1, level 2, level 3, and the unhallowed creatures that our sponsored adventurers are going after. That was mentioned in the base game, but now they actually exist.
Okay.
So, once you meet or exceed this combat value in step 5, you kill the monster and you get the benefit on the card.
Cool.
So in this case, in level 1, you're going to get 2 potions for defeating the wolf.
Love that.
For level 2, if you defeat the zombie horde, you get to fulfill any order as if it were in front of you.
Ooh.
So if I have an order over here that you really like that you've completed, you could just claim it.
Okay.
Okay? The level 3 monster, the Horde Drake, at the end of the game, you get an additional coin per completed order.
Ooh.
Okay? And the unhallowed monsters, it is a race to defeat the unhallowed monster because it is first come, first serve.
Ooh, okay.
So if you defeat the Wraith Lord, you're going to get 7 coins. Now, friends are ties are friendly, so if we both defeat it at the same time, clearly we get it. But once it's defeated, it flips to its minion side and is worth less.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so you want to be the first to defeat the unhallowed monster, and of course defeat monsters to get special abilities during the game. So that is one module of the many that are already in this game. So that is the new sponsored adventurers and the monster module. Next up, we have potions. All right, so potions is another new module in combination with new actions that we're going to be taking. So each of us has new action cards that after the dice are rolled, we're going to secretly choose a card and play it and take that action after knowing what the dice rolls are. Okay. So with the potion expansions, you have a couple of different options. One action you can take is the brew action, which simply just gets you a potion. Now, remember I said in the base game where the colors of the potions did not matter. The colors of the potions now matter. Because in order to activate the potion, you have to spend the exact colors that are on the card. And when you draw potions, you are blind drawing from a bag.
Love that.
All right, so it is all up to chance. Okay, the other action you can take is the recipe action. So with the recipe action, you get to claim a recipe and keep it until you fulfill the recipe and use it, or you just hang on to it to, completely block somebody else from using it. Okay, so that's 2 of the 4 new actions. Another one of the new modules is going to be the advanced orders. So advanced orders are higher orders that give you more coins, but now they have 2 things on them. Okay, so during setup in a 2-player game, we normally get 4 starting orders. You still get 4 starting orders, however, one of those orders is an advanced order. And you only get 1, and the only way to get more is the new advertise action. So if you play the advertise card, you have to pay a certain number of potions, 3 for this spot, 2 here, 1 here, and none here, and you will get to reserve an advanced order that only you can complete. Now here's the downside to reserving orders. If you do not complete reserving an order at the end of the game, marked by one of your guild tokens, it's going to cost you 2 coins.
Ooh.
So you have to complete your reserved orders. Okay? All right, so that's another thing. The last new action is the entice action. So for the low cost of 3 potions, you can swap one of your orders in front of you for another player's order that hasn't been swapped already in the turn. So if I have something you like, you have a throwaway, just do a little swapsies.
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're getting rated again. Joe Sandow, welcome
Yay.
in, friendo. Glad to see you. We'll give you a shout out real quick. Welcome in. We are just in the middle of explaining the new expansions to Merchants of Magic from Rock Manor Games. For those who don't know me, I am Joe, also known as Phantom Meeple. This is Abby the Baker Meeple, tolerable potato extraordinaire.
Yep.
And together we make up the House of Meeple. And again, like I said, we are playing Merchants of Magic. If you want to check out the campaign on Kickstarter, there is the link. It's got 9 days to go if you want to check it out, and go for it. So, did advanced orders, we did monsters, we did new sponsored adventurers. That is... Oh, and in the expansion itself is this nifty central market board.
And I love it. It is a beautiful board.
Yeah, so we got spots for the potions. In the expansion, there actually are turns now. So at the end of a turn, first player will change.
Ooh, okay.
So it's not always somebody goes first, because it is going to matter for the purposes of the new action cards, because obviously there needs to be a turn. So that's why there's a turn order now. Other than that, that is basically the differences.
Sweet.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. The rules say the last person to sell something goes first, but
It would be
Abby
me. I sold my soul today.
Abby has decided to go second because she wanted to.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So
And before, when you were explaining stuff, Sliver says, reminds me of Role Players, Monsters, and Minions expansion, and I would agree wholeheartedly.
absolutely. There's
and
definitely
I
a correlation there.
actually will not play Role Player without some expansions. I hate Role Players.
Actually, speaking of Role Player, guess what shipped today?
What?
The new expansion for Role Player Adventures.
Oh, you mean the game that we've got like 3 games in on?
I know, we just need to completely restart that, but I thought you'd like to know that that shipped today.
I didn't even know it was a thing. But you know, as just on mine is less than 25 an hour. Ka-chow.
Wow, self-burn. Silver says we finished Adventures a few months ago. Excited for the new expansion.
We probably should just set it up.
I know.
again.
We should just do it again and just go
Yeah.
for it. Because I think we got to like the 5th module and then we took a break and then just never got back to it.
I'll tell you what happened.
What happened?
You were gonna play it with Thomas, and then
Oh, that's right. I was going to play it with Thomas and then that never happened.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
thanks, Thomas.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yep.
Anyways,
All right. So, game still lasts 10 rounds. Let's do this thing.
what's your person?
I didn't even talk about my person.
Yeah.
So I have the Royal. So the Royal wants everything of the elves.
Oh.
But they don't want a Warhammer, and they don't want a helmet, and they don't want a Grimoire.
That's because your person couldn't even handle a Warhammer.
That's probably.
Look at his puny little self.
Actually, hold on. I gotta move the art down
Just
because
look
it's
at that.
blocking.
I mean, it's beautiful, but
It's come on. That's fantastic. I like my sponsored adventurer. I'm okay with this.
I love mine. Mine is my newest child.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to the dice tray and let's see what our values are for round 1. All right, so in the D6 spot we have a 1. In the D8 spot we have a 6. D10 we have a 9. And D12 we have a 2. All right, so knowing those values, go ahead and choose one of the actions to take, play it face down, and then we will reveal them simultaneously, and then in turn order, execute them.
Oh no. I had a whole plan.
Oh, and that plan just got squashed?
It did, and I'll tell you why afterwards.
Oh boy. All right, I have chosen.
I have as well.
All right, so go ahead and flip. All right, so I'm going first. So I've chosen recipe. So I am going to take Draught of the Dwarves, and I'm going to hang on to that. You have chosen brew, so go ahead and go to the bag and grab yourself a potion. All right. Okay, so we go ahead and take our cards back. And now we go into the crafting and research phase. So over to you, my dear. What are you going to do?
I am going to see. I'm gonna knock off my of the orcs first. So
It's gonna get it out of the way right off the bat.
my D8 is a 6, which is less than a 7.
Okay.
And then my D12 is a 2, which is
less than a 4. So God of the Orcs. So go ahead and circle that. Go into the potion bag. Grab yourself another potion. All right. Any extra dice to use?
No.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to me. I think I'm gonna take the same strategy here. D10 is not less than a 9. Who rolled this? I did.
It wasn't me this time.
This is so bogus. All right. Well, the 12 is less than a 10, so we're going to use the D12. And actually going to use the... No, I can't use the D6 because it's a 1. Why? Yeah, that D6 is just haunting me now. Well, the D10 is higher than a 5, so we're gonna do the leather portion of the greaves. So that takes care of the D10. Do I want an extra die? I don't think I do. All right. Next is going to be the mastery phase. So our masteries for this game is going to be blacksmith, steel for the material, which is 4 circles in the steel column, and elemental for the energy. Obviously, neither one of us have met that yet, so we haven't gone there. Yeah, the D6 is haunting me. It's so sad. All right, and then neither one of our adventurers have the combat level to beat any monsters, so that gets skipped. And then we end with the customer phase. So leftmost goes to you, leftmost comes to me, everything slides down, and we go into round 2. All right, so now that you know everything that's in the expansion, and it's just 2 extra steps. First impressions.
I love it, and I need you to just take your turn.
Oh yeah, and that's at turn order changes. You are now first player.
Yay.
All right, so going into round 2, our dice rolls are a 5 for the D6, a 1 for the D8, an 8 for the D10, and an 11 for the 12. All right, make it happen, Captain. What you gonna do?
We gotta do this thing, don't we?
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta choose our app. See, you remember.
Yeah.
Choose our options. Okay, I've got mine.
I've got mine.
All right.
Oh, does this refill or no?
It does not. There's only 1 copy of every potion.
Okay.
In a 4 or more player game, there's 2 copies of every potion.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll flip. You're first player, so you're advertising. So what are you going to do? So you get to reserve. Yeah, so you just take it.
Oh.
And actually, you know what? We missed a step. So these 2 actually should have gone away. These would have moved down.
Oh, so I wouldn't have to pay any.
And we get new orders in, and this goes to the bottom. I did miss that step.
Cool.
Yeah, so if you still want this order, it now costs 0 potions.
Sweet. I love that. Put you down here.
All right, and then this will fill in. Okay, I have chosen brew, so I am going to get a rando potion from the bag. And, ooh, it's purple. I needed purple. Sweet. All right, we take a card back. And now we go to crafting and research.
Okay. So. Oh, sweet. I'm going to spend my 2 to turn my 5 for the steel into a 7.
Okay, so your potions are spent.
Yep. And then,
Yep, so you use your D6.
yep. And then my D8 is above a 5.
Oh, and you've completed Greaves.
Yep. Which gives me,
Oh, and you've completed Greaves of the Orcs.
yep. Which gives me 3.
So you now have a combat value of 3, and then don't forget to take your potion for completing the row.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and you've got 1 out of 2 for your reserved order.
I do.
You have Greaves of the Orcs. Now you got to make yourself a grimoire.
And then,
Any extra dice for you?
that's what I'm looking, and I don't. Yeah, I am gonna spend
One extra die.
Yeah, the D8
Gonna use that one. We're gonna use that one.
for plate armor because that middle one needs to be a 2 or above. And just
And the
kidding,
D8 is
that's
a
a
1.
1.
Yeah, you can't use the D8
No,
there.
because I was flipping my sides. Just kidding.
Yep, can't do that.
Just kidding.
You can't do that!
Wow, I finally got to use that legitimately. Wow, what'd I do?
You know what you did. Well, then I might actually not do that. Yeah.
Not gonna do the extra die?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, so your turn is done?
Nope.
Because you used 2 dice. So...
No, I am gonna do the extra die.
you are gonna do
Sorry.
the extra die.
Yeah, because with the... No. Son of a god! I keep forgetting. You can't use the 6 over here and you can't use the 12
No, you
over
can't
here.
you can't use the 6 on the
No, I was gonna use the D12 on the crafting side, but you can't.
No, yep, can't use the D12.
Never mind, I will. I'm
So
done.
now you're done?
For real.
For real? Not for play?
Not for play.
Alright. Over to me. Let's see. So I still need to get Of the Elves completed. So I need a D10 or a D12 with 8 or less, and the D10 is exactly an 8. So we're going to do that. We're going to complete Of the Elves. That gets me a potion. Did not need purple. I have one more die to use. I could complete the Greaves. Because that would actually get me a double whammy, which would be nice. I'd have to spend... Yep, I gotta spend the 2 potions. Funny, you did the same thing. Turn that 5 into a 7. So Greaves are complete. That gets me a potion.
Oh, so you just copied me?
Yep, and then Greaves of the Elves is complete, so that brings my combat level up to 7. And that also completes the card Greaves of the Elves. So that's done. So I'll go ahead and slot a face-down order in there. Do I want extra dice? So the D8 is a 1. And I need to complete dwarves to even use my potion, so it would help. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to use the 1 on the D8 to go 8 or less on Of the Dwarves. And that is me. Okay, so that completes the research phase. So now we go into mastery. I have 1 in steel and 1 in elemental.
I have the same.
Okay. Now we go to the monsters phase. So your combat value is a 3. So you don't have enough value to defeat anything. My combat value is a 7. So I have defeated the wolf. So we'll go ahead and go over to my page. So I will fill in the first bubble to show that the first monster has been defeated, and I get 2 potions. Ooh, and I got my purple. Now I just got to finish Of the Dwarves. All right, and then now we go into customer phase. So leftmost goes to you. Your leftmost comes to me. Everything slides down, and my new order is Sword of the Elves. That was lucky. All right, we'll go ahead and swap the player order. You're going to be first for round number 3. And let's go ahead and get the roll.
That's you.
Oh,
You're blue.
I'm blue.
Oh my god.
I did it anyway. That's on me. Hey, you knew it was going to happen. All right, 5 on the D6, 7 on the D8, 7 on the D10, and 6 on the D12. All right, so now we'll go ahead and choose our action. Quake! Jade, welcome in, friendo.
Hello,
Glad to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay. I have my action chosen. Do you have yours chosen?
Yep.
Okay.
What do these go now?
Oh, yes. That's right. These would go. These would come in. And knowing that, I now need to change my action.
What do I get for helping?
Okay. All right. I've chosen. Oh, we both chosen brew. All right. So since I'm first player, I get to go in the bag first. Glad to be home and on my couch. It's wet and wild outside.
It was like that today too.
Okay. You go ahead and draw your potion. Okay. Chosen our actions. Okay. What are you gonna do with your stoof?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna do. It has to be above a 5 and a 4, so I'm gonna do my 2 7s.
Okay, so your D10 is used.
Yep, and then I'm gonna do my extra die.
Now you're doing
and
extra
spend
die.
1
Okay.
to cross out my 6.
Oh, and you've completed the Warhammer.
Which completes my Warhammer, which gives me another 8.
So you're on 11 now.
11.
Okay, nicely done. Okay, any more extra dice? Or you good? Well, you only have one more to buy. Anyway.
I only have my D12, which is a 6. Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Hi, Legend.
Oh, hello, Legends, and hello, Firewind. Welcome into the both of you. Hope you are doing well, friendos. Let's see. So let's go over to me. I am.
Oh, I didn't take my potion for completing.
Oh, you did complete a row. Yep, you get a potion for that. All right. So I am going to. Dang it! I need a 4 or lower, and I don't have it. Well, yes, I do. All right. So I'm going to spend 2 potions, and the 6 on the D12 is going to become a 4 to complete of the dwarves. So that gets me a potion back. So since I've unlocked of the dwarves, I can now use my potion draw to the dwarves if I spend a red and a purple potion, which is actually going to help me out really nice. Because I am going to, let's see, for my second die, I am going to use the D6, no, the D8, which is a 7, for a 6 or higher, which will complete the Staff of the Elves. So that's going to get me another 5 on the combat rating. So now I'm on 12.
Firewind says, oh, okay, I'd only heard of this game, never seen it before. I wasn't expecting it to be a roll and write.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the video, we played just the base game. We are now playing with the expansion content, which is currently on Kickstarter. But yeah, this is a, Rock Matter Games says this is a crunchy roll and write, and it lives up to its name.
I would agree with
that. Amazingly so. There's a lot to do. It's fantastic. All right, so I finished staff. Did I take a potion for the staff?
I don't think so.
I don't think I did either. Okay, so that was the staff, and then I got the combat rating, so that was 1 die. I need 4 higher on the sword, and I have that on the D6. So I'm going to use the D6. That's going to complete the Sword of the Elves. So that's going to be another 2 ratings. Now I'm on 14. And another potion. Okay, and then I have a D8 and a D10 left. Let's see, can I bump out another 3 ratings somewhere? Oh, why do you not need a helmet? Dang you, Royal. Braces is only going to give me 2. Crossbow would give me 3, but I'd have to spend 2 dice for that. Which I could. But they're both 7s. Is it worth it? No, it's not. Okay, I am good. That is the end of my turn. Alright, so now we go into the combat phase. So you have a rating of 11. So it means you have defeated the wolves.
Yay.
So you get 2 potions. My combat rating is only a 14, so not quite enough for the zombie horde yet. But getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally we go into the customer phase. So you get the Sword of the Elves. The Helmet of the Dwarves comes over to me. Everything slides down. These 2 orders will now go away. Those will slide down. These will come in. Turn order will swap. And round number 4. Here we go. All right. We have a 1 on the D6. We have a 6 on the D8. We have an 8 on the D10. And a 1 on the D12.
Okay, then.
All right. Go ahead and choose your action. All right, and then we will reveal. I'm doing Entice, and you're doing Recipe. And you're first player, so you get to choose.
Not that it would matter, because you can only get one.
Yep, you can only hold on to 1 recipe. All right, so you have the Fiery Concoction.
Yep, reroll a die corresponding to the potion spent.
Yep. All right, so I have Entice, so I've got to spend 3 potions, and I get to swap one of my orders with another order. I'm going to give you this Helmet of the Dwarves back, and I'm taking Sword of the Elves.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay, so now we go into crafting and research. So what you going to do?
I'm going to do...
Oh, we skipped Mastery Phase, but I don't think either one of us has it yet.
I have
2 in Steel and 1 in Elemental.
I have 2 in steel and... Yep, 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Isle of Cats does have a roll and write. I haven't played it, but I'm curious to.
I'm going to spend 1 to turn the 1 to a 2.
Okay.
Cross out that. And then...
That gives you your 3rd on Steel.
Does, yep. And then I'm going to do... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to double do this. So we're going to do that, which completes my ring.
Okay, yep, so that gets you a potion.
That. And then... gonna do... I've got a D10 with an 8. We'll do the spear.
Oh, complete the spear. That gets you another potion.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. If I didn't say that I was taking an extra die, I meant to say that I was taking an extra die. So then I completed my ring and my spear, which gets me an extra 7.
Ooh, that got you 7. Nice.
18.
So now you're on 18. Okay, all done?
Yep.
All right, let's go over to me. All right. So first things first, Sword of the Elves is already done, so I'm just going to take that order. Go ahead and slap that in there. Let's see. What is going to get me stuff? Oh, Pendant of the Elves would get me 6 rating, which would be really nice. Let's see. So I need a 7 or higher on a D6 or an 8, which I don't have. And I need 1 or higher. All right, well, I've got the 1 or higher on the D10, so we're going to spend the D10 to do the 1 or higher on the pendant. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to back that up. I am still going to use the D10, however, I don't have the right potions now. Got rid of my purples. Nope.
Oh,
All right,
no.
so never mind. D10 is going in that column. However, I am going to spend my green to make that D8, 6 on the D8 a 7. So that completes the pendant. So that gets me a potion. Got the green right back. What the hell? Alright, so that gets me 6 for the pendant. So that puts me at 20. And I still have 2 extra dice, but they're both 1s. That's not fantastic. Oof. Ring of the Elves would only get me 2. My only other big one... Wait, have I made all my big ones? I have made all my big ones. Yep, the pendant, the staff, and the greaves. Now I gotta look elsewhere. So the spear would get me 1, but I can't do that. I might just have to cut my losses here. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I know what I will do. I'm going to use an extra die, and I'm going to use my 1 on the D12 to do a 4 or lower for Glamour Potion Supplier and get 3 potions. And please let one of them be purple.
None of them are.
First one was purple. 2.
No, you're gonna get purple.
And it's because you said it.
Yep.
All right, and that row is complete. All right, so that is that. We won't skip mastery this time. 2 on steel, 2 on elemental.
I have 3 on steel and 1 on element.
All right, so nobody's got mastery. Going up to the monster phase. So you are first. So you have an 18.
Yep.
You beat the zombie horde. So you get to fulfill any order as if it were in front of you.
And I can't.
Nothing you can fulfill, huh?
Nope, because I only have of the orcs and nothing needs of the orcs.
All right, well, you still beat the monster, though, so gotta mark it off. Or, actually, I wonder if you can wait to use that. Let me look real quick.
That'd be helpful.
Let's see. Where is... Creatures module. Oh, you may defeat, so you can save it.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, so you don't have to waste it. You may defeat.
Yay!
Okay. I have a 20, so I could beat the zombie horde if I wanted to. Is there anything I can actually complete? I have of the elves, and I have of the dwarves. I don't have a helmet, so I can't take that from you. None of the advanced orders really help me, because I don't have divine, I don't have fiery, don't have dragons. I do have dwarves, but I don't have a backpack and plate armor. This is just bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
I do have of the elves. I don't have shocking or warhammer. Yeah, I don't have anything, so not worth it.
Also not going to be good.
Also not going to be just defeating a monster this round. All right, so you get everlasting staff and backpack. I get shocking backpack and plate armor. and I get to flip my unknown order, which is a divine ring. All right, and then player order will change again. So I will technically go first this round, and die values for round number 5. Halfway done.
Ugh.
I like that there's more to do, but it doesn't feel like overwhelming.
No.
Okay, so on the D6, we have a 3. On the D8, we have an 8. On the D10, we also have an 8. And on the D12, we have a 4. All right, now we go to action selection. Oh, did we swap those around?
No.
We did not. Those two will move down. There we go. Okay. Okay, I've chosen my action.
Yep.
All right, we'll reveal. Advertise. And you're doing brew, so I go first. I'm going to spend 2 potions. And I'm going to reserve the scroll and bracers of the elves. So I'll mark that with there. That moves down. That goes in. You got your potion?
Yep.
Okay, so actions are done. And crafting and research to you.
All right. So let's see. Going to spend a potion to make a D10 into a 9, which gets me my bracers.
Yeah, you've completed bracers.
Which gets me a potion.
Okay. And that looks like it gets you 6 combat value, so you're on 24 now.
And 4.
Ooh, which means you have enough for the Horde Drake.
Yep.
All right, you have 1 more die you can use.
Yep. Okay, those are my biggins. And then I'll spend the D8
Okay.
to do. Will I? Yes, we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna spend my last free.
Last free die, use the D6.
Yep, to mark off my shield.
Okay. All right, nicely done. Okay, did you complete anything or no? I don't think you did.
Other than my mastery, no.
Oh no, what did you just complete this turn?
Oh,
Your braces, did you get a potion for that?
I did, yes.
Okay. I
Hold it,
just didn't just make sure you grab your potion.
Yep,
okay,
I did.
all good?
Yep.
All right, over to me. Okay. Where can I get 4 value? Scroll of the Elves is only going to get me a single point, but it's better than nothing. All right, so the D6 with the 3 is going to complete Scroll. So that brings me up to 21. That gets me a potion. I have another die to use. Gonna use a potion. Make the D10 a 9. Complete bracers. So it gets me a potion right back. And then that completes my reserve order of Scroll and Bracers of the Elves. And then Bracers of the Elves gets me 2, so now I'm on 23. Can I squeeze out a point? I can. So I'm going to use my last free die, and the D8 is going to go on the backpack. Gets me another potion. and a single point. Exactly at 24. All right. Let's go to Mastery, which I think you said you've completed Steel, right?
Yep, because I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right, so go ahead and mark 8 coins in the Material Mastery. That will get flipped to its other side. I have 2 on Elemental.
I have 1.
Then you have 1. Okay, so that is good. Now we go to the Monsters phase. So I am going first. I have defeated the Horde Drake with 24, so I'll go ahead and mark my 3rd circle, which means at the end of the game, I'll get an extra coin per completed order. Okay, and then you also have 24, so you're going to defeat the Horde Drake as well?
Do the same.
All right, so you've also got that one. Let me see, do I have another order to complete? I don't think I do. I think that zombie horde is just gonna...
Such a miserable one with these cards.
I know, it's just gonna sit there. Oh, Legends is on his way to board game night on the bus. Ooh, you plan on playing anything awesome tonight, Legends? Let us know. No, I think I'm good. All right, so I am done. All right, so customer phase, you get that. I get the shocking spear. These move down. These move down. These come in. This goes to the bottom. Turn order will change. Values for round number 6. Okay, we have a 1 on the D6. We have a 3 on the D8, a 9 on the D10, and a 9 on the D12. All right, go ahead and choose your action. Legend says, I'm not sure what I'm playing. I might teach Q-Birds and the Great Split. What's the Great Split? I haven't heard of that one.
Okay.
Okay, I have chosen my action.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, go ahead and reveal. All right, so you get to draw a potion first. All right, and then I'll get to draw one. All right, so that takes care of our actions for the turn. All right, over to you. Crafting and research.
I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to spend a red to read.
Have you completed Fiery yet?
Oh, poop.
Yeah,
No.
you got to complete Fiery first before you can use it.
Shoot. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you have to complete the enchantment in order to use the potion.
Another trucker. Okay, well, that makes it significantly more difficult, but this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I'm sending 4
Ooh, 4 potions.
to turn the 1 to a 5.
Okay, so that's your D6.
Yep. And then my D. Yeah, what's
one more potion.
and my D8 up there? So that
All right, so that completes your grimoire. So that gets you another potion, and you get to add 3. So you're on 27.
Yep.
All right. Any extra dice for you?
Yep.
All right, because you need 7 more to get to that Wraith Lord.
I do. And
Let's see. Legend says the Great Split is a game with tracks, but you get cards and you divide them into 2 stacks and pass to the left. They pick a stack and give you back what they didn't choose. You add cards. You pick from the player next to you. Then you move up different track. Oh, so it's like an I cut you choose ladder. That's an interesting kind of game.
okay, so I spent my 2 to get my. Nope. Never mind. I can't do that because I already used my D8.
Yeah, you already used your D8 this round, so yep, take back your potions.
But whatever.
Trying to find a way to get that 7.
Yeah, I'll spend the 2.
Okay, so you are going to use that extra die.
Yep.
Okay.
To start on my plate armor.
Okay. All right, over to me. All right. All right, I need to get 10, which is a lot. All right, so I'm going to use the... No. So I have completed of the dwarves, so I'm going to cash in a red and a purple potion to use my draw to the dwarves, which means I get to ignore die column restrictions and use any die type to fill in any crafting circle. So I am going to use the D12, the 9, to fill in the D6 8 spot. Then I'm going to use the D10 9 to fill in that 8 spot. And then I will spend 2 potions. And I'm also going to use the D8 on the 3 to complete plate armor, which bumps me up to 28. Not quite there yet, but getting there. All right, I am done. So going back over to Mastery, I still only have 2 on Steel, 2 on Elemental.
I only have 1 on Elemental.
Okay, so no Masteries. Up to Monsters. Do you want to defeat the zombie horde?
No. Oh, I completed this.
Oh, you completed your reserve order.
Yes.
Yep, make sure you
Sorry.
set that to the side.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to ding yourself coins.
Well, I was like, oh, I got to do my grimoire anyways. No, I am good for right now.
Yeah, I think I'm also going to be good. All right. Customer phase. All right. Yep, thank you for shifting the advanced orders. Turn order will change. And values for round 7 are... We have a 5 for the D6, an 8 for the D8, a 9 for the D10, and a... Oh, no, sorry. 2 for the D10, and 9 for the D12. All right, go ahead and choose your action. Okay, go ahead and flip. I've chosen brew, so have you. All right, so I get a potion, you get a potion. Okay, and over to you for crafting and research.
Okay, so with my 8, I'm going to do that, which completes that for real this time.
All right, so shield is complete, which is going to get you 3 combat value and a potion. So you're on 30, and you still have a second die to use.
And then... I'm gonna do my D6 and spend those 3 to cross off for plate armor.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it. All right, over to me. All right. All right, I I am going to use the 5 on the D6 on the shield. I'm going to use the 8 on the D8 to complete the shield. That gets me a potion. And the Shield of the Elves is complete, so that gives me 3 ratings, so I'm on 31. Can I squeak this out? Can I get 3 somewhere? I can't do the crossbow. Could do the spear for 1. Which is actually a damn good idea. Oh no, the D10 is a 2. Poop. That's not great. Damn it. Why is D12 not under weather?
Because D12s don't exist on that side of the
I
board.
know. So rude.
How's it feel?
It feels pretty crappy.
Good.
Alright, I am going to use the 9 on the D12 for the crossbow. That'll cost me 2 potions.
How are you using the D12 on the crafting side?
Never mind.
We literally just went over
I know, we just went over that.
Some
I know.
people's children.
Some people's children. I'm the child.
Yeah, I was like, it's you. You're
It's
the child.
me. I'm the child. Yeah, that 9 is just not going to get used.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it will, on Fiery. I already crossed it out, so I may as well. Alright, that's it. Over to Mastery. I finally caught up to you, so I get 4 coins for the Material Mastery. I still only have 2 on Elemental.
Still have 1.
Alright, up to Monsters.
There's still nothing.
Yeah, still nothing. I wanted to complete the spear to get that one, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I think we're good on monsters.
Yep.
All right. Customer phase. You get the Divine Ring. I get the Helmet of the Dwarves. These will move down.
Well, at least you have one more chance to get that.
That's true. I do have one more chance. Turn order will swap. And we go into round 8. Where we have a 1 on the D6, we have a 7 on the D8, a 5 on the D10, and a 4 on the D12. And we go into action selection. Okay, we'll flip. Okay, you are brewing. Go ahead and grab your potion. I am advertising.
Let me guess, you're gonna grab that one.
Yeah, I have to secure it. Pay my potion. So move down. So that is that. And to the sheet. What you gonna do?
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is with the D8, we're gonna finish plate armor.
All right, so that gives you 4.
Yep, which gets me to 34. Which is all I need because I'm going first.
Yeah, you are going first.
I mean, ties are friendly, but I will know in my soul that I beat you, and that's all that counts. And then over here. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh no, I was wrong. It is not friendly. So yeah, you're gonna get the big value.
Yes. That's all I.
For this, it's friendly.
But up there, it's under.
But up there, it's first player. So you're gonna get this. You're gonna get the 7 coins. Watch. Well, if I lose by 3 coins, y'all will know why.
Yeah, coming to me, shocking backpack.
Shocking backpack and plate armor. I mean, you already got the plate armor done. You just have to get shocking and backpack done.
Yeah. Which... yeah, I could do that. We'll do the backpack right now.
Okay. Okay, so that gets you a potion and
Another
an extra
one?
value just for the fun of it, so you're on 35.
Just for shiggles.
All right, all done?
Yep.
Okay, over to me. I'm going to use the D6 to complete Fiery. I can't use the D6 to complete Fiery. Son of a biscuit. No. Yeah, not the D6. I'd have to use the D8, but I have to spend a potion to do it. Because I can make the D8 a 6 and still complete Fiery. So spend a potion, but get a potion. Alright, so that's 1 die. And then... Since the race does not matter anymore... Oh, I don't have the potions to do it. Oh, damn it. Well, I mean, not great. What the hell? Nope, I can't use the one there either. Man, I'm just in a pickle with these low numbers. I guess I'll use the D10. So I'll use the 5. And I will... I'll put it on... So I'll put it on the Warhammer. Just for lack of anything better else to do. Alright, over to Mastery. I've got 3 on Elemental.
Still just 1.
Just 1. Okay. Up to monsters. You are first, so... Claiming the Wraith Lord. Big surprise.
Absolutely, I am.
Alright, so... you get the 7 coins. This will flip, so now that becomes a minion, which is now only worth 3 coins. Any order you want to fulfill?
No. Not yet.
Okay.
Maybe next turn.
Yeah, well, I'm actually going to,
Ooh.
because I do have a scroll, I do have Greaves, and I do have Fiery.
Nice.
So, Fiery Scroll of the Greaves, Fiery Scroll and Greaves, I will take that as if it were in front of me. And we'll replace that. Go into customer phase, so you get your Shocking Backpack and Armor. I get the Everlasting Staff and Backpack. These 2 go away. These 2 move down. These 2 come in. Turn order will change. And we'll go into round 9. Almost done. I feel like I've done a lot worse this game.
Yeah, same.
Just because there's like more stuff to do. 5 on the 6. 8 on the 8. 1 on the 10. 1 on the 12. Yikes.
That actually really helped me.
Alright, I've chosen my action.
Do I risk it?
Alright. I've chosen brew. Alright, so I will grab my potion. You get to advertise, so you get to take an order. Yep, so that's free. Alright, so those will move down. That will fill in. Alright, actions are done. Over to you. What you gonna do?
I'm going to, with the D10, that is a 1. And with the D12, that is a 1.
Completed everlasting.
Yep. I was like, oh no, how am I going to get a 1 or less?
Nicely
And
done.
then you're like, have some 1s. And I'm like, ah. And
Oh yeah, because now you've completed Spear and Greaves, haven't you? Yes, you have.
that's why I claimed it.
Nicely done.
And then I'm going to do, what was I going to do?
Well, you've used your 2 dice, so
Yes.
now you...
No, I knew I was going to do 3.
Yep, so you gotta spend your freebies if you can.
Yep.
So 3 potions for another free die.
Yep. And I'm going to cross out staff.
Alright.
Yep.
So that gets you another potion back.
Oh, yeah, it does. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yep, and then you're up to 36 for funsies.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to keep crushing.
Yep. Alright. All done?
Yep.
Alright, over to me. Alright. Why does this feel so hard to complete? Have I... Hold on. Let me recheck my value here, just in case. So, I have plate armor, so it's 4, 11, 14, 16. No. Oh, no, yes, I have completed that. 18, 23, 29... 30, yeah, 31.
Those last little bits
Yeah.
feel ridiculous.
I know, it seems like I'm struggling, but I shouldn't be. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to spend the D8 on the spear. So that gets me to 32. That completes this order. I can use the D6 for that part of the ring. And I think that is it. Damn, it's still not at 34. Hopefully I can get it in round 10. Okay, I have 3 in Everlasting. Or 3 in Elemental.
I have 1.
Okay. And then we go up to monsters. I still can't defeat the human acolyte. And can you defeat the zombie horde to fulfill an order not in front of you?
Yes.
Or as if it were in front of you.
Everlasting, staff, and backpack.
Ah, you turd.
Mwah.
Alright, so I'll replace that with a normal order. Okay. You get Shocking Spear.
You get Shocking Warhammer
I
of
get
the
Shocking
Elf.
Warhammer of the Elves.
What's your rando?
My rando is Everlasting Backpack of the Dragons.
I don't have dragons.
I know, but
Thank
that's
God.
funny, though, that you just finish Everlasting, though. Alright, round 10.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, yeah, those will move down. And turn order will switch. All right, final values. 2 on the 6, 6 on the 8, 8 on the 10, 6 on the 12. All right. Choose your final action.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Whatever. We'll just do that.
All right. You get to pick your potion first. All right. And for the last time, see what you got.
Mm-hmm.
See how many more points you can squeeze out in this last round.
That's what I'm trying to do. And you have to have these ones in front of you.
Yes, those have to be in front of you. With the zombie horde exception, but you've already used it.
I know. This one just came up, and I would just need to do the sword.
Oh, but well, you shouldn't have done brew then. You should have advertised.
I didn't have 3.
Oh, you didn't
I
have the
only
potion.
had 2. That was why I had 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a shame.
it was definitely a poopy poop. Not gonna really be able to do those.
Yeah, just fishing for those final couple of coins.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, you know what? Since these don't count, I'm gonna do sword.
Okay.
Gets me one back.
Yep, that gets you one back.
Matters. And then
And you have one more die to use.
Yep. I'll do the scroll.
All right. Get you a potion, but it doesn't matter.
Nope.
All right, all done?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to use the 8 on the D10 to complete the ring, which gets me my final 2 value. Only at 34. So that's 1 die. And I may as well spend the last 3 potions that I have to turn the 2 on the D6 to a 5 and complete the helmet. Which gets me a potion back. But at least it let me complete Helmet of the Dwarfs. And I think that's all I can do. Because I can't afford an extra die, so yeah, that's it for me. Alright. Final mastery phase. 3 on elemental. I didn't get it.
1.
Alright, so neither one of us got it. Final monster phase, I do have the 34, so that'll at least get me 3 coins. And then no customer phase in the last round, so now we just go to final scoring, which I think you've already done for yourself, or you're in the middle of.
Yep, I have completed it.
Alright, what's your final score?
64, because I got 28 on crafting, 8 for material mastery, 5 for spell research, none for energy mastery, 16 in completed orders, 0 sales bonus, and then just the 7 for the sponsored. Oh! Wait, just kidding.
No, you get an extra coin per
3.
completed order.
So 67. Dang.
Yeah,
so
don't forget your Horde Drake.
Plus 3.
Okay. Alright, over to me. Let's see if I can even come close. Alright, so I got 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 14, 18, 23 for crafting. I got 4 on the material mastery. I got 1, 2, 4 on spell research. Did not get the energy mastery. I completed, let's see, 3, 8, 13, 17, 20, 24 in completed orders. The sales bonus, so an extra 1 per completed order. 2, 3, 4, 5, an extra 6 coins because of the Horde Drake. And 3 coins for the Human Acolyte. So I've got 27, 31, 51, 55, 61, 64.
Ooh.
3 points.
Dang.
3-point game. Unbelievable.
That's
What?
good.
Hey, what did I say, chat? What did I say? If I lose by 3 coins, I know why. Because I didn't get the unhallowed monster in time. Called it.
Except for that's a 4-point difference, not 3.
Oh yeah, it was 4 coins, but still, I made 1 coin up somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah.
Actually, I made a bunch of coins up on you on completed orders. That was my big thing. But all right, so that is GG, except for not getting the unhallowed monster. Yeah. That's really what it boiled down to. Yeah. So now that we have played the base game and the new expansions, what do you think?
I love it. I absolutely love it, and
Yeah.
I'm sad that we didn't know about this for so long.
I know if I would have known about this original game before, the original Kickstarter, we totally would have bought this because
Absolutely,
Roman rights are our jam.
this is up our alley.
All right, let's go back up to the top here. Yeah, so that's going to do it. I'm going to throw the link in chat one more time. Again, check out the Kickstarter. It's got 9 days to go. It's already funded, so once it's made, you're going to get it. Again, the expansions added a metric butt ton of stuff, but it didn't feel unnecessary. Like, it added so much more to the game. And, the difference in scores between our last game was, what? I was in the 80s and you were...
I made 2 points between the games.
Okay, so clearly not concentrating on much, I did more, but you know what? That still wasn't a bad thing at all. Like, I really, really enjoy this. I think the expansions add a lot. I love that it's modular, so you can pick and choose what to add. Like, if you only want the monsters, if you only want the extra actions, if you only want the potions, like, you can pick and choose and customize this game kind of however you want. So definitely gets a thumbs up from me.
Absolutely.
Silver says if you could only have 1 expansion monsters, I would agree with you, Slivers. The new sponsored adventurers and the combat expansion, I think that would give the base game just a slight edge. You can leave everything else out, and I don't think I'd miss it.
I think so.
But
I agree with that.
I wouldn't be sad if everything else wasn't included.
Yeah. Yep, I'd agree with that.
Yep. All right, so that is going to do it for us. We went a little extra long tonight because we did play 2 games, so we had a lot to cover. But again, thank you to Rock Manor Games for sending us this prototype so we can share this Kickstarter with you all. Go back them. They're amazing people. They have treated us super, super nice.
Yeah.
We were going to do Lawyer Up tomorrow, but Abby's got a bunch of school, and I'm also streaming almost every day this week, so I'm like, we can push that to another stream. But Lawyer Up is coming, and that was also provided to us free by Rock Manor Games, so big shout out to them. Might also have a giveaway there. We'll see. But so tune in for that. Rest of the week for me. So on Thursday at noon on the Panda and Phantom show, we're going to be playing Wasabi from Kids Table Board Games, and we'll be playing with one of the creators. So that's going to be awesome. And then on Friday, if it's still going to happen, I got to confirm it with Jess. But over on Tantaralis' channel, we're going to be doing the Portal DLC for Escape Simulator, so that's going to be interesting. Looking forward to trying that. So yeah, that's the rest of my week. Anything anything you want to plug or say or do, or make fun of me like you usually do?
I'll be doing homework all week.
Someone says backing Dangerous Business now. Awesome. Yes, definitely back it. Like I said, I think these expansions are totally worth it.
Yeah.
Again, and you can pick and choose the modules, so you'll have them all, but play with what you like.
Yeah.
All right, that'll do it for us. Let's see who's on that we can share the love and raid into.
It looks like Migsy, Dell, Is That Right Gaming. That's pretty much all I have.
Yeah, wow, there is not a lot of folks on. There usually is a lot on.
Yeah.
Let's see, Migsy's playing an old Monster Hunter game.
Oh, he's playing with Dell.
Oh, he's playing with Dell. Okay, so those two are doing their thing together. What is That Right Game playing?
I couldn't tell.
It looks like they're playing... they're playing Thunder Alley. We wanted to play Thunder Alley.
Oh, we do. Plus, they have a Puppers cam on.
Oh, they do have a Puppers game. You know, we're gonna go over to those guys.
I do like the Puppers.
Hey, EC, welcome in. We were just wrapping up. Just in time. We were just about to raid over to Is That Right Gaming. They're playing Thunder Alley. We just got done playing the expansions for Merchants of Magick. Really, really enjoyed it. It's on Kickstarter, so if you want to back it, definitely do. It's got 9 days to go. We love you all. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. And we'll catch you on the flip side, y'all.
Bye.
Take care.